continuing his winning ways here on This Week in Wrestling, victorious over Rush. You know, when I think of Rush, it reminds me of stuff in junior high school that you used to sniff and it would kill all your brain cells. Remember that?
Yeah, you guarantee that. And there'll be no drugs like Dillon Cage. That's an example of what can happen. You know, you will not wrestle for Wrestling Star Wars. It's me, Commissioner.
Well, that is very well put, and it was very unfortunate what happened to Dillon Cage, but it's out with the old and in with the new, like we keep on saying. The Combat Zone is going to keep bringing professional wrestling action like you want to see to the Salisbury area, all over the Seacoast. And you know what, Tony? You have become a major star in wrestling as of late. The people love you. I could not believe the response you got, and to be the new commissioner has got to be a great thrill for you.
Yes, it is. I'll tell you something. There'll be hell to pay if anybody screws up. I'll tell you. I'm sincere. I tell them, no putting things in people's eyes, no spraying things, none of that.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, you might want to take a look at the footage of the Dillon Cage Astro Man match, and you may want to levy some fines or suspensions.
Right now. I'll make a decision right now. If I see that, I'll tell you, I'll make a decision right now. Astro Man is a great man. He is a humble man. And I'll tell you right now, that was wrong. That was wrong. I'll tell you, someone could get hurt by that, and it really hurt, lose their eyesight. I don't like that.
Well, let me ask you something else. How many years have you been on Salisbury Beach?
Since I was a baby, actually.
Since Moby Dick was a minnow?
Since Moby Dick, knee-height or a grasshopper.
Well, you know everybody on this beach. I've walked around here with you, and I see how you know every single person. You want to say a big shout-out and hello to Mark and Kenny at Tens?
I definitely do want to say hello to Mark and Kenny at Tens. I'll tell you, one of these days, they'll give me a break, and I'll be working there, guaranteed.
I don't know how anybody would ever want to work there. And as far as the, come back over into the set, will you? And as far as, the people that work there go, it's not tens, it's 2.5s, don't you think?
I don't want to say nothing bad about Mark.
Well, we're not saying anything bad about Mark. Mark and Kenny are personal friends of both of us. I'm just talking about the Swans. Now, listen, we want to say right now, the new commissioner is right here standing next to me, Tony G. And Tony, I got a couple of presents for you right now I want to give you. Here's a 5-pound bag of hot tamales. Here's a 2.5-pound double extra large M&Ms with peanuts for you. But do me a favor, don't eat them all in one sitting because you might get sick. This is Knuckles Nelson with Tony G for This Week in Wrestling, and we will see you next week.
I got something to say. The 25th, we are going to the dance, private dance. The 25th, that's Monday the 25th. We're going to private dance, and it's going to happen, or there'll be trouble in River City.
We'll see you next week.